Hi, welcome back to my channel, and this is a sound off on SWV and Xscape, the Queens of R&B. Okay, so the episode opens up with everybody at home with their families, you know, Candy, Tamika, Tiny, they're doing their thing. And Latasha is still in Nashville, and she's linking up with Taj. Now, I caught that little shade that Latasha tried to act like she didn't know the words to anything. This is why we like your sister more than you. Because, girl, you know the words. You are from that era. You know the words. Don't try it. Okay, so they're linking up at the Museum of African American Music. And Taj just wanted her to see, like, girl, you know, you made it over here. Come see, girl. Come see yourself. So Taj shares a little memory about Destiny's Child when they were little kids. How every time SWV would come to Houston, that Destiny's Child would look them up, show up at their hotel, and they would hang out with them. And I was like, oh, that's cute. I feel like I heard this story before, though. I kind of feel like I heard this story before. Like, I heard Beyonce say this story. I don't know. I might be tripping, but I really feel like I heard this before. But that is really nice. Like, that's cute. Like, that's some history right there. Anyways, as they're making their way through the museum and they see, you know, Xscape's picture in their, you know, section, Latasha's just saying how, you know, it feels really good for that to be up there. Like, her grandchildren will see this. Her great-great-grandchildren, like, you in the history books, girl, you made it, you know? And she was saying how nice it feels. So Taj redirects the conversation to this tour, you know? Are y'all in? Are y'all out? And Latasha lets her know, like, girl, you know, I had a meeting with Motown. That's why I'm here. And Latasha, girl, I guess. Latasha tells Taj how the group was talking about she had the smallest butt in the group. And Taj just said, I know y'all not fighting over little booties. She said there gotta be something more. And see, what Latasha don't know is Tamika done already told Taj what's really, really going on. Okay, she done already told her everything. I don't know if she told her about the money, but she told her everything in the last episode, didn't she? See, but Latasha, she don't know that. So she was like, that's it. That's all that's going on. Girl, bye. Like, for real, you really sat up here and tried to tell this lady that y'all fighting over little booties and that she disrespected your mama. But you're going to skip all the way over the part where you did your sister wrong and you took her money. But really, do we believe that Latasha took this money, or do we believe that the husband took the money and Latasha just didn't say nothing because it's her husband and she ain't going against what he say? But now the whole world's calling you a thief. You see what happens when you support foolishness and you don't say nothing? Anyways, we get a scene with Coco and she's linking up with some of her best friends. And while they're talking, you know, they're asking how you been doing. You've been on the road. What's going on with you, girl? And she says, my mental is good. And she lets us know that back in 2017, she was diagnosed with bipolar depression. I know I heard this somewhere before. I don't remember where, but I know I heard this before. So this wasn't new to me. But she was saying how her, you know, her final straw was she wanted to kill somebody. And she was like, oh, this can't be right. So she went and got help. And the medication has really done wonders for her life. Her energy does seem lighter. When they had their show on WeTV, Coco was a little bit different. But now her energy seems light and fun and carefree. And I'm really into this version of Coco. Not that I didn't like her on the other show, but I feel like this version is a lot more happy. She got rid of that man too. So that also probably helped her. Latasha, it's not too late for you. Anyways, the girls, SWV that is, are headed to Pittsburgh because they got another show. And they already let us know that they all about getting their bag, okay? They don't got time to be fighting like some people. So over at Tamika's house, she has prepared a nice dinner for her and her mother because her mom is stopping by. And child, the lady comes to the door with bad vibes. Y'all saw it. I mean, she don't hug her daughter, nothing. She just comes there. It's crazy because Tamika is such a light. She's so happy. She's just so pleasant. And then her mama just Latasha acted just like her mama, but anyway. Mama wants to know what's the problem, okay? What's going on? And Tamika's like, you always show favoritism. And she's like, I show favoritism? How do I show favoritism? And she said, you always allow Latasha to express herself, and then she just takes off. She just takes off. I allow her to express herself because she doesn't come at me in a disrespectful way. I don't deserve no disrespect. I don't deserve none of that. When your daddy left us high and dry, yada, 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 you come at me crazy. Talking about, I'm not the fifth member. I am the fifth member. I am the fifth member. When I gave you the microphone, when I this, that. And I was just like,
oh, hell no. I know that dress ain't got you thinking that kind of
no. For real? Child. Tamika says the reason why her mom beats up on her is because she reminds her of her dad. She's a daddy's girl. She acts just like her dad. That's sad. She probably look like him too. Probably look a little bit more like him than Tasha does. And all I have to say to mamas that act like that is you chose the man. You chose that man. You chose to lay down with him. You chose to have children with him. You don't get to punish the child because of what the daddy did to you. I hate when women do that. I hate when moms do that. You chose that man and you was feeling that man so much that y'all did what y'all did to have them kids. You don't get to now come back and be mad at the kids. They didn't ask to be there. They didn't tell you, pick that man right there. I want him to be my daddy. No, you chose him. So if you upset, be upset with yourself. The mom is still denying that Tamika money got snatched. Talking about some, Tamika, if you could sleep at night. She was like, if I could sleep at night, they stole my money. And you talking about if I could sleep at night? Girl, did nobody steal your money? If someone is accusing you of theft, you stole a $30,000 check, there's a paper trail. You're going to have to show me, like, the way that they're brushing her off, you guys don't look innocent. The way y'all are brushing her off makes us believe her even more. Because if she done already told you she has proof, I'm going to be like, bring the proof. I want to see it. Show it to me. Like, y'all are not believable right now. Somebody lying and it's looking like it's mama, daughter, and son-in-law. Y'all the ones that are lying. Y'all are covering this up. And we, the public, are not convinced. We don't believe y'all. Y'all need to run her monies. Tamika says the way that you go so hard for them, I wish you went that hard for me. And that was really heartbreaking. And it don't really seem like the mom cared nothing about what Tamika had to say until Tamika said, you know what, I think I'm just going to take a step back. And it's like something switched in her. She started becoming a lot different. That energy changed. And I don't know if it's because Tamika probably gives her money. Tamika probably contributes to her, to sustaining her in some type of way. Because the energy changed real quick. I don't know what that was about. It's really not our business. But I mean, we saw what we saw. Taj stops by Candy's house and she lets her know, like, girl, I ran into somebody you know. Who? Tasha. She was in Nashville checking out record labels. And so Candy's like, this is what she did the last time. This is exactly what she did. She started acting funny right around the time when she was about to get signed. This is how she does things. And it's kind of funny. But Taj is a busy bee, okay? She be going to everybody. Everybody likes Taj. Taj is the only one willing to put up with the shenanigans, okay? Coco and Liddy don't have time. But Taj is making her round, so she lets Candy know, like, girl, this is what's going on. Anyways, Taj is like, yeah, girl, we would love to have her. But if she funny acting, we could move right on along without her. Okay, we really don't need her to go on tour and make this thing happen. And Candy kind of like, you talking Candy language. She ain't tripping off of Lil Tasha either. But Taj, you just wait, because Candy got something for you too. Okay, so we get a scene from Lily and her son. They're hanging out. And she makes a little joke about the bartender and was like, you know, you want him to be your stepdaddy? He was like, Mom, chill. All the way chill. And yeah, Lily, he was out of order. But her son is a rapper. We saw a little bit of his, his music on the SWV show they had on WeTV. But we also saw him on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. The last season, I don't know why that show went away, but they didn't bring that back because that was not a bad show. I was here for that cast, but whatever. They're talking and she's telling him, you know, you need to take this music thing a little bit more serious. I will help you, but I'm not going to open the doors for you. You got to get out the mud like I got it out the mud. Now, Lily, I don't really like that, Lily. If you can introduce him to the right people, why wouldn't you introduce him to the right people? Why you want to see him struggle? He done gave you grandkids. You want your grandkids to struggle? If you know somebody, introduce that man to who you need to introduce that man to, but he do need to take it a little bit more serious. Like mama can't be, well, maybe he should hire you though. Has he not hired you as a manager? See, y'all kids, y'all don't be doing the right thing. You should hire your mom as a manager, then she has to help you. See, y'all don't know how to do things. Y'all don't know how to do things. Because if she's your manager, she would have to push your career. I don't know. I just kind of feel like everybody is not meant to be a performer and everybody is not going to be a rock star, you know, a superstar. Sometimes you could be a superstar behind the scenes. You could be songwriting and getting that songwriting bag is not a bad bag, okay? The songwriting monies is nice money. I'm just saying. Why let all of that go to waste? You nice with the pen, make it happen, you know? You better get that coin, quit playing, boy. Anyway, she's telling her son about this erotica book that she wants to write or that she's already started writing. I'm not sure. I don't remember and I ain't going back to look. But it's going to be called Sister Hot Pocket. And Lily, what's going on? Because I remember on the other show that they had, she used to call her granddaughter Sister Hot Pamper. And now you Sister Hot Pocket. What's up with the hot? Lily, what is that? You know what, Lily, girl, do you? Write that book, girl. Write that book and get that erotica money. I'm sure that money is pretty nice as well. Anyways, Tasha's in the studio. And when I tell you that Twitter is disrespectful as all hell, y'all terrible. Somebody said her music sound like Gracie's Corner. Y'all ain't shit. But anyways, I mean, Tasha has a beautiful voice. I'm not gonna ever try to take that from her. She sounds great. You know, I don't know what this music is. It is gonna be what it's gonna be. But what I didn't like is her husband came in the studio putting his hands up like he was expecting applause or everybody to be like, yeah, Rocky's here. Like, I don't know what he was expecting, but I don't like that man. I really, really don't like that man. I don't like it. I didn't like that. I felt like he was trying to take her shine. Like, she's in the studio. Why would you come in there expecting everybody to praise you? Get the fuck out of here with that. I don't like that man. Ugh. Talking about he about to jump on the track next. And then he had the nerve to call her Annie Mae. Like, he started reciting the lines from the Ike and Tina movie. Like, and that's what it's giving. It's definitely giving Ike and Tina. Wendy and Kelvin. Egypt and Sam. It's giving very much Move Away From Us with this, Apollo. Anyways, over at Coco's ATL condo, her son is doing his little videos, okay? He's singing and the mama interrupts him and he didn't appreciate all of that, but they're so cute. And one thing about kids and men, they will embarrass you. Because I remember Coco saying, my son ain't going to be in this music industry. He going to be a dentist. You thought? You thought? I don't know. I feel like I'm with her on that, though. I would push him over to being a dentist as well. Because everything that she done seen in this industry, it's the reason she don't want her child in it. But at the end of the day, he grown. He gonna pursue what he want. Later on in the scene, the mama reminded her, like, girl, you went against what I wanted you to do. So, I mean, if he wants to be a singer, let him be a singer, girl. Let him be a singer. There's no compromise in between. You know what? He can always go back to school. I don't know. Anyways, the SWV ladies are in rehearsals and they're doing I'm So Into You. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That is my song. Like, I cannot say this enough. Like, the music alone, I was gonna tune into the show. The show is really good, but for the music alone, I was gonna be here watching the show. But anyway, so, you know, Candy, Tiny, Tamika, and Latasha are on their way to SWV's rehearsal because they want to talk about this tour. And Taj is telling the managers and her group members, you know, like, we can't wait forever for Latasha, okay? You know, we can move on without her. She's not gonna be able to stop history from happening. And Taj, you just don't know, girl. You just do not know, girl, but okay. Meanwhile, Candy done already told the rest of the ladies that Latasha's trying to go solo again. So anyways, child, everybody arrives at this meeting and Taj is like, look, okay, are we gonna do this? Everybody who's in, put your hand in. And everybody's like, yeah. And Latasha's like, not so fast. And I think Latasha just be wanting attention because it was like, girl, if you don't want to do it, don't do it, whatever. But eventually they get her to be like, yeah, we gonna see how this works out. Well, that's short-lived because, of course, Candy is like, you know, so the last tour that we did, we were the headliners and we want to maintain our top billing. I don't know nothing about a top billing. I don't care nothing about none of that. I don't care nothing about none of that. You bringing us behind the scenes conversations that nobody asked for, Candy. Everybody looking at everybody like, what? No, we co-headlining. Nah, you know, that's cute and everything, but Xscape, they want to keep top billing. Coco lets them know right off the bat. She's like, yeah, we'll pass. And everybody's going around the room. And it's really Candy, the only one speaking for Xscape. But they're like, girl, this is a celebration. You know, we should co-headline. For this show, we should co-headline. Tiny is saying in the confessionals that Xscape has great hits, but do they have the fan base like us? No. People see me and Candy on reality TV, and then they find out we can sing. So our fan base is millions and millions and millions more. Yeah, no. I agree that Candy and Tiny have a much larger following. I agree that they're more relevant in today's pop culture because of reality TV. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? But the people that are selling out your concerts, your arenas, that are buying tickets to see Xscape perform are not the fan base that you acquired through reality TV. It's just not. The people that are selling out these shows are people who love 90s R&B music. They're not going to see you guys perform What the Fuck You Gonna Do or Legs, Hips, and Body. Those are not the people that are selling out y'all shows. And if y'all are thinking that, I know y'all not thinking that. We're not even finna play this game. We know that that's not what you're thinking. Evidently, you are able to get a larger fee because promoters know that you guys are on these shows. And yeah, they got to pay a little bit. They got to come up off of some money if they want to book you in these shows. We get that. But let's be very honest. People are not coming to see y'all because they love y'all from reality TV. Because if that was the case, why don't they support your more recent projects? Candy done released a couple of songs while being on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I don't think they did the numbers that she would have hoped for them to do. I'm just saying, this show alone, the ratings have not really been great at all. And Tiny, you've been off of TV for what, 2 years? Your 7 million followers should have been running to come watch this show, and they're not. Candy's 10 million followers, they should be running to watch all her spinoffs, and they don't. And that is no shade because we know that a lot goes into a lot, but let's not act like your 7 million followers or Candy's 10 million followers are going to be fighting each other to get a ticket to this show. People follow Candy because they admire Candy's business acumen. They want to be like her. They see her as inspiration. They see her as a role model. They want to be close to her. They want to know when she has giveaways. A lot of Bravo fan pages and bloggers are following Candy. Yes, we get it. A lot of people follow Tiny because they want to be in her business. She's friends with all the famous popular girls in Atlanta. Everybody want to know what's going on with her, what's going on with her and her husband, what's going on in her family, what's going on over here, there, and other. They want to be in your business, so they follow you. But those 7 million follows do not translate into ticket sales. And I know you know that. They're not even watching this show for free. Y'all can't even get 1 million views for free. And you want us to believe that your 7 million followers and Candy's 10 million followers are going to sell out the show, that nobody's coming to see SWV. Y'all tried it. The SWV girls, they're not here for it. They're not here for it because if we're being real, SWV was a much bigger group. They had much more of an impact to the culture than Xscape. And I'm not taking anything away from Xscape because I love Xscape. I love them down, but I also love SWV. And we're not going to sit up here and play in those women's face. Like, I'm all here for getting your money. If the show was going to drop y'all stock, then y'all should have said something about that from the beginning. Like, the way that I'm sorry, I felt like they were being disrespectful to SWV. That's just how I took it. And I think the ladies took it that way as well. And they're not here for it. And I just kind of feel like, well, why even agree to do the show if you knew it was going to cause a problem? You should have said off the rip, we only doing our own shows. We're not co-headlining. We're not doing... And yeah, y'all had Don Juan windmilling for his life ever since that preview dropped last week. Anyways, yeah, I didn't like this. I didn't like this at all. I don't care what nobody say. The people that are going to this show are fans of 90s R&B. The people that love Xscape are the same people that love SWV. They should co-headline. It's really all there is. And if it's not going to work out, then it ain't got to work out. I don't even know why y'all let it get this far if y'all knew y'all wasn't going to do it. And it is not even a tour. It's a show. It's one show, one night, one show. And y'all like, we have to get top billing? That was disrespectful. Y'all let them ladies waste their time chasing y'all all over. I told you, Taj. I told you she had something for you coming. This is a mess. I'm sorry. I understand that Candy is a businesswoman. I ain't never going to tell nobody not to get their coin. If this is going to drop your stock, understand you don't have to do the show. I get it. But the way that they came at SWV, I felt like I felt it was disrespectful. I ain't like it. I ain't like it. I ain't like it. But anyways, y'all, it's looking like it ain't gonna happen. It's looking like it's not gonna happen. And then to the people that was on Twitter posting the Great Xscape flyer and it said special guest SWV and Belle Biv DeVoe. Yeah, that was Xscape's tour. That was their tour. So I think one night or 2 nights they asked SWV to perform and they did. It's not the same. That's not the same scenario. Y'all were reposting that and no, it does no. See, this is why Ronnie was shading the hell out of Candy talking about placement. But yeah, no. Don't play in SWV's face like this. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. But I felt disrespected for them. I didn't like this. And then for Tiny to be like, oh, they watch us on TV and then they find out we can sing. No, boo-boo. I watch the reality shows because I love Xscape first. I loved Xscape before. That's the reason why I was interested in Tiny and Toya. That's the reason why I tuned in to T.I. and Tiny's Family Hustle. That's the reason why I watched all these other shows. I didn't find you guys through reality TV and then I went back and listened to Xscape. I guarantee you a lot of y'all newfound fans don't care nothing about Xscape's music. Y'all loyal fans that were selling out the shows are the kids like me that grew up in the 90s and we were too young to attend the concerts back then. So we attended it now. That's your target audience. Or our moms and our aunties, because they was old enough, you know, to have memories tied to y'all music. It's not the 22-year-olds. They're not the ones buying up the tickets to y'all show. But anyways, that's pretty much all that happened. It don't look like this show about to happen. But I'm gonna enjoy the next 3 episodes. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.